Hi, I'm Batsa, back with another video. Today I want to cover a couple of endgame tips and go over my own progression in the last few days. I remind you that I have made several videos in the last couple of weeks, covering topics like Arcana cards and high-level special mineral spawns. Links are down below. The first thing I want to talk about is to use the tower to destroy black gems whenever possible, and not just delete them for card draws. And also, whether you're using the tower or deleting them, it's best to remove only the level 20 gems, as the card draws increase by a factor larger than 2 for every gem level. So for this level 19 black gem, I get about 69k of every card. Nice. But when I delete a level 20 gem, I get about 142k of each card, so a bit more than 2x. The reason for using the tower is because it gives you SMP experience, in addition to giving you the same amount of card draws as by deleting the gems. And deleting them only gives you the draws without the SMP experience. Let's show this quickly. I have 2 level 20 black gems. Here you can see my SMP value for the black gem. When I delete it, I get a certain amount of card draws, but if I go to the special minerals progression, the value hasn't changed. But if I use the tower to destroy the last black gem, you can see that I still get the card draws, and when checking the progression, obviously I got some for using the card. A second reason to use the tower is that the level of the black gem that you can spawn when using the full card will go up as you increase your base spawning level for black gems. I had the full spawning level 10 gems when I was base level 7, and now at base 10, my full spawns level 13 gems. The card levels decrease the cooldown. I'm under a minute now. Maybe it has an effect on the spawn level too, I'm not sure, but the main or only increase to the level of the black gem comes from the base level. So I think there's no reason to have your base spawn level for the black gem being lower than the other gems. You can have the same value for all. I did say to do it whenever possible, and the case where it's not possible is when you're trying to get the grid full of gems of a specific color. In that case, obviously you need to delete the black gems. And when the board starts getting really full, you need to start deleting black gems at a level lower than 20. The second thing I want to talk about is that using an auto-clicker is allowed, but only a simple non-moving one. I found this out when I asked to be given a content creator role in Discord, so I can post my videos in the video channel over there, and that's when the mod told me not to talk about cheating. I thought, I did mention auto-clicking in my first video covering the game, but I got a response that it is fine, as long as it's a simple auto-clicker which doesn't use a macro. There is an auto-clicker in the Windows App Store called OP Autoclicker, which I have been using, and as long as you only change the time between clicks, or leave it at default, there's no problem using it. What should you be auto-clicking on then? One option is the Devil, another is the Fool. I think that the Devil is better in early progression and the Fool later on, like for my current card that spawns level 13s. But remember that you can get time flux when logging off, so I personally prefer to log off and use the time flux I've accumulated for progressing further instead of auto-clicking overnight. Just remember to set the offline flux to 0 before logging off to get more of it for the next time you log in, and set it back to 100 when you log in back on again, so you can get more time flux when the game is running. What should time flux and time warp be used on, at least in this late progression stage? One uses the high level special mineral spawn, which I covered in my previous video. Another reason to do it is to speed up the process of using the tower when you want to destroy a grid filled with level 20 gems. Let's see this at work. I'm going to use the tower. I hope it didn't delete a dark purple gem that I'm farming right now. The cooldown for this card for me is currently 8 minutes. I set a macro for 2 minutes of time warp and stop it after 90 seconds, and the tower should be usable again. But your value may vary depending on your progression stage. So as you can see, I can use the tower again. For the game itself, I almost always play at 1x speed now. Now I want to talk about my progression since my last video, and what I'm planning to do in the near future. It might give you some ideas on how to progress as well. In that video, I was farming yellow gems for gold to upgrade my relics. Eventually I got to level 315 for Relic 45, before I ran out of space and time flux. I did use death by mistake at some point in that run, so I ended up with less gold than I should have. After that I got my best special mineral levels to 10 in about a day, figured out that I have been an idiot and should have been using the tower for the black gems too, so it took me another day to get the black gem base to the same level. Now I'm doing a really long run and this is what I'm trying to achieve. First, I have farmed orange gems for magnets to give me more prestige and value points gain multiplier. Now I'm farming dark purple gems, and they will increase my VP and gold gain. After that I'll go for red, and this will give me more gold, luck, quality chance, and higher level for normal gem spawns. Then I'll do another gold run to upgrade my relics even more, and a pink gem run to upgrade my donuts, sacrifice stats, and get higher quality zodiacs. After that I'll probably do a blue gem farm to decrease the cost of the normal minerals, so I can spawn even higher level ones. And finally I'll do light blue gem farm with using death in the end. That would give me all kinds of different upgrades from using the refine points. I just hope that I won't use death prematurely by mistake. This will void the whole grind I've been planning. I am too lazy to use the tower to destroy the gems at the end of each color farm to get me to base 11. I believe this will become easier later. After that, if I'm still inclined to progress even further, since magnets boost VP and VP boost magnets, I may do several farming runs alternating between orange and red, and farm the rest of the gems after to progress even more, but I'm not even sure I want to go that far. Before I finish the video, I want to mention another reason to join the game's Discord, and that's the codes you can redeem to get some souls in Time Flux. There's a codes topic in Steam, but it hasn't been updated since May. In Discord you have the updated codes, and new ones are being added occasionally. They don't give you that big of a bonus, but every bit helps. It's really simple to use them. Just copy the code, go to the shop tab, and paste the code to redeem it. I already used the codes, so I get the message that I did, but you get the point. The link to the Discord is in the description. Well, that's all for today. I might do another video when I'm done with my current farming cycle to see how much I've progressed. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.